Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dose of Truth Tarot. And it is the week of the 13th to the 19th. And Bird decided, after a long absence, where he's gets kind of impatient with us, and he doesn't want to be here making videos. But today he's definitely looking for a lot of nurturing. So let's see now that we have Bird with us. What kind of week is in store for us? June 13th to the 19th. So, using a different deck today. This is called the Everyday Witch. So, maybe we could look at what's happening with our abundance. Like, do we need to do anything? I'm going to have several questions in my mind, I think. Will we be abundant? Is there something that we could do to counteract if we're not abundant this week? Or is there nothing we need to do? Let's see. Abundance. Where do we stand with abundance this week? So this card is the Page of Cups. So remember, it's abundance. It doesn't mean it's money. This is money. The cups are coming to us. It's delivery. It's a message. So that could be a message of love this week, generosity, help, compassion, empathy, whatever it is that you need. So beautiful card for yeah, quite on lovely on the nose. Okay, so I guess Bird's going to get all the tickles that he needs today, even though I have a band-aid on my finger. So with that beautiful card, I don't even know if I want to ask another one. But let's see, is there anything we can do to improve um, our receptivity? I like that, receptivity. This is 3 of Wands. So that means, well, it actually doesn't actually answer my question. Okay, so it's really saying at this point, sure, there are things that could come to us. We're probably receiving. Maybe at this point, we need to be part of the production. So instead of saying receive, this would be more likely it's time for us to give. So we're going to be receiving. So it'd be a good time for us to be giving. Remember, when you give, you receive. So you need to have a balance there. And let's see, what's the conclusion card to the week? And this one is Knight of Swords. So if you're mixed up with how to give and receive, there will be more complications in that direction. If you're at peace with giving and receiving, then once complications come into your life, these are more mental complications like mental conflicts, difficulties with stuff going on in your head. You might not be sleeping well. You could have lots of different things going on. It won't just be, let's say you have a lot of activity. No, not necessarily. It would have to be mental conflict. So get it straight, I would say. That's the easiest way to read this. Get it straight. You're giving and receiving. So sometimes, one of my cues and clues is if I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, I double check myself and see, have I been giving enough? If I feel like, oh, I'm doing a lot for people, I'm doing too much, I just make sure, am I giving from my heart? Have I been doing it properly? Have I made a balance to give back to myself as well? And once I do that, everything seems to sort itself out. If I feel like I haven't been giving enough, and this has happened to me often as well, I haven't been giving enough, I haven't been generous enough, I start to make a list of all the things that I've done that are just from my heart, and I realize, wow, you've really done a lot. So that can cause those things can end up in some complications. So remember our conclusions about how we give and receive. Don't just take it off the top of your head. Do a little, make a little list, uh, itemized list of what you've been receiving and what you're giving. And remember, every little thing we receive is important. Somebody, picks up something for you. Somebody talks to you in a nice way. Somebody smiles at you. Someone brings you a cup of coffee. Someone serves you a cup of coffee. Remember, there are a lot of ways that we are receiving that sometimes are unacknowledged. And then there's the opposite type of person who acknowledges everything and forgets to acknowledge themselves. So all you're doing is checking. There's no judgment here. Just check in. And I'm only saying this because, oh, giving, receiving, oops, it gets complex. So sometimes you have to go back and see whether that was balanced. All right, everyone, have a lovely week and see you next week. Bye.